Hey everybody, I wanted to get on with my voice because I wanted to actually explain a lot of this stuff and what I'm doing instead of typing it, because I feel like this would just be a little bit easier. So I'm gonna be very brief. Right now, putting a camp location in New Hanover before I take Crip's letter. Why? Because I think Valentine or New Hanover is the best place if you're a trader to have your camp in that area, and I'm gonna show you why in a second. So I took Crip's letter because wherever you take Crip's letter is where he starts you off at. If you're in Saint Denis and you take his letter in Saint Denis, then they start you in Saint Denis. It only makes sense. So that's why they have all the letters in every post area or whatever. So wherever's the closest area, that's where you gotta start off at. So the first thing I did, camp location is already in Valentine, and then I'll come back and we will talk about more tips after this.
She claimed to be royalty, but had a head the size of a pumpkin.
That must have been really something.
You made it, huh? Follow me. Now, like I said in my letter, we are going into business. I've been breaking down animals since I was knee-high to a splinter. And I worked as a tanner up in Wisconsin back in the 60s.
It's a very long story.
So I've got 3 words for you. Cripps Trading Company. Pristine pelts and animal parts for bulk sale. I know the market's there. All I need is a partner. So I'm thinking you source the materials. Skins, plumes, horns, and the like. I'll clean them and prep them. Then you go out and make the sale. Hell, we might even eat well out of this for once, too. Wouldn't that be nice? Why are you still here with us?
Your provisions, Mr. Cripps.
Yeah. Pack the rest on there, will you? Now, with any opportunity comes risk. Competitors, thieves, me losing interest in the whole idea. But if we combine our talents, we'll be unstoppable. Now, I will require an initial modest investment, of course, startup costs and such like, but you'll recoup that as fast as you can say, "Hey, Cripps, you handsome genius." So how about it? Are you in? My talents extend far beyond the harmonica, I can assure you. Now, you don't... Good. Now, you won't regret this, I promise. Now, I've already got hold of a small wagon and most of what we'll need in terms of initial supplies. If you can grab that and bring it back to camp, we'll get everything set up. This is gonna be fun. Come on. No deal is complete if it don't got...
Okay, so there you go. Cripps just explained to us what we need to bring as well. We need to source skins, plumes, and horns. So right off the bat, during this time, if you guys are starting off for the first time, this is what you would like to do. During this 17-minute clock, you want to hunt in between, going to the actual mission and, riding there. Hunt, I'm shooting all these animals down just so I can gather all my skins and everything ahead of time. Because once you get to your camp, then you're going to have to waste your time in going back out and hunting anyways. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but at the same time, you want to do things proficiently, don't you? So I was hunting early just now. Like, this is the first mission that he gives you to even gain the supplies before you can get back to your camp. So I'm already dumping the deer on top of the horse. I'm about to get some rabbits, all that stuff, just to make sure I'm full. So when I get back to the camp, I'm already starting off at a good pace. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind if you're starting off at the beginning. So that's a beginner tip.
Just keep your eyes open, all right?
What? What are you doing? You're gonna die, you dumb bastard.
Okay, so we're still hunting, and that's just to make sure that we got max supplies. I kind of cheated a little bit. I watched YouTube videos and live streams before I even played the damn game because I wanted to make sure I was prepared. And you know, I got common sense enough to know, okay, if this is a trading thing, I know I'm gonna need supplies. If this is kind of like GTA, you know how it is with their business, where you have to supply it yourself in order for that business to even be, you know, in progress. So that's what I'm doing here. Also, that rabbit carcass that you're seeing that was skinned, don't sell that to him. You have to sell that to the butcher or something because he won't take skinned carcasses. So we're heading over to the butcher table. That should have came for free if you're on PlayStation. So
Well, what do you think? Cripps Trading Company is officially up and running. So get out there and do some hunting. Time for us to make our fortune. I need some luxury and repose in my twilight years. If there's a fellow on this green earth that deserves a drink more than me today, I'd like to meet him. Anyway, don't let me keep you.
okay, so as you see here, since we worked ahead of time, we already have our materials. So going over to the table, as you can see at the top right, you see the materials are at halfway. By the time we're done selling everything to him, we'll be at least around 75%. This is really good because Cripps actually moves really fast. So it's not like GTA where you have to wait 20 hours, 24 hours of real life time in order to get one sell. You can sell almost within a day, within a good 4 to 5 hours, I believe. As long as you keep selling him materials and make sure that your product is up and that your thing is operational, you can sell maybe about 2 times in a day. Maybe even more than that if you play longer. So he's very resourceful, and it's, you know, we'll get to the selling part near the end of the video, but that's another tip. Just make sure you work ahead of time and you'll be good. As you can see, look at the material. That's pretty up there. That might be like 60%, but still. I was flipping through here to see that if there was anything else you can sell, you can't. And of course, you need the materials and the production in order for the production to be operational. As of right now, you can only sell up to 25 because you have that small wagon. Once you get to like level 8 or 7, you can get that bigger wagon.
Expanding already?
So
I like it.
here is the Wilderness Outfitters themes, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff, like even a dog. I'm even gonna purchase one just so I can show you what they do, which is not exciting at all. So enjoy this part. We're gonna get through more tips after this.
I don't know how you can touch that thing. All right, you know where to find me.
Alright, and as you can see, I purchased a dog, and I purchased it with my gold. So I showed you the gold options, and I showed you how much they cost in money. The one thing about these dogs, just to let you know, they don't do shit. Not a damn thing other than you can pet them, and I guess you have to rank up for them to give you a warning if your camp is being attacked. I mean, other than the red dots popping up on your screen, I don't know what's so important about that. Anyways, Rockstar, give us other things to do with the dogs. Damn it. Okay, so here we are. I went out and hunted for a good 2 to 3 hours, I believe, and did some bounty hunting in between, and this is what I have so far. As you can see at the top right, that bar is almost empty, but he does have 22 goods ready for us. So we're waiting for the extra 3 so we can sell it at 25, and those materials at the top right, that bar is empty, but remember we had it at least over halfway. So he works really fast, a lot faster than anything you've seen in GTA. So I'm gonna show you some good hunting places for a little bit more material. The bigger the animals, the bigger the pelts, the more things you can bring him, like antlers and stuff like that, the better the profit on these materials. As you can see, look at this, look at the material. Look at how that just jumps up. See? Alright, we're gonna be right back. Okay, so I'm searching for the buffalo, and there they are. You might want to use a bolt action rifle for this, or a rolling block for this. They'll go down a lot easier, and it's a lot cleaner kill. Look at where I am. I'm right next to the camp. Literally, only a few steps away. Oh, there goes Crips talking about we need to resupply. See the birds flying? See how many buffaloes there are? Look at that. That's 3 right there. And like I said, another tip that you can use is to steal a horse, ride on the stolen horse, kill all 3 of these buffaloes, right? And put a pelt on top of the stolen horse, and then have the other pelt on your horse, and just call them. Either you do that, or you're gonna do it the hard way, the way that I did it, which was just walking all the way back to camp. So as you can see, I'm running back to camp, and it wasn't that bad. I showed you on the map where I was, and I'm telling you, this is the best camp location for trader. You have, in the morning time, like I said, there's a flock of birds that'll fly over your camp. There's buffalo literally right next to the camp. You saw it. You have Valentine, that's not too far away. Valentine, you have the butcher for whatever leftover meats, because remember, Crips doesn't take meat. So you have that to sell. You have the bounty hunter board, all that stuff. So this is the best location, and now we're about to sell.
Did I ever tell you about the time I stowed away on a ship and ended up imprisoned by the Sultanate of Sulu? No? Well, remind me later. It's a corker. Anyway, business first. Time to make a sale. The buyer's not local, but we're getting a good price, so should be worth the ride. Just be careful. This is precious cargo.
Okay, so for the rest of this video, I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy it, but for the last tip, continue to do the max amount, the $78 tip, or how much ever it's going to be once you get that medium wagon. So check this map out. That is a far drive, but at the same time, it's not that bad. You know, for some reason the map looks much huge, but when you're actually in the game riding, it's like it takes no time to get there. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys traveled miles and miles by car and realized, well, damn, the travel wasn't really that bad. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I'm be back around the end. There will be an ambush at every selling for some reason, because I've done 2 so far, and there was an ambush at both of them. So you have to take care of those enemies. Another thing is watch out for other players, but for the most part, players are minding their own business. It's not like GTA. Here's where I'm about to get shot in a second. But it's not like GTA where players have oppressors and jets and bombs, where they can bombard you and stuff like that. They have so much leverage to just grief you. In this game, someone has to be on the same level as you. They're on the same level. They can't take a jet and catch up to you in 5 seconds. They have to call their horse, catch up to you, kill you, and then get on the wagon and also be just as slow as you was. Instead of like how it was in GTA, where all you gotta do is just blow up the actual, truck or something, which Rockstar did not make armored or anything like that. Every delivery truck you have to deliver takes one sticky bomb to blow up. It's almost like they did, like their intentions were for you to not sell anything in the first place. Look at how I'm just getting it after I saw that player. But I was ready though. But anyways, this is what you gotta deal with when you're a lone wolf. Get you some friends, get you some posse members, and you should be fine for the most part. And another tip, just another one. Spawn where you want people to be. And when I say that, I mean that every time I keep spawning in this game, I spawn right next to other players. And when I travel from that area that I just spawned in, and I go, let's say I spawned in Tumbleweed, there is a plethora amount of players in Tumbleweed. But when I go from there to Valentine, there's nobody in Valentine. Now let's say I leave the game and come back in Valentine, there's a million players in Valentine. But then if I leave there and go to Tumbleweed, which is a far ride, but if I go to Tumbleweed or any other location, there's no one there. So spawn where you don't want players. Well, spawn where you want players to be. You can kind of control where you want the population to be at, because Rockstar does this thing where your character has to spawn under someone else's IP. That's what it seems like. So yeah, so that's another great tip. But I think that Valentine is definitely the best location for trader. You have so much animals out there, especially out there in New Hanover. See, out here in Lemoyne, it's not really a lot that you can profit off of, unless you, I guess, the gators. But I'm gonna have to do more research on that and see if the gators are worth more, and how you're gonna be able to carry more. I don't know. Until maybe once you get the wagon, you can just go wherever you want to go, because then you'll be able to stack up the wagon and then take that back to your camp. We'll see. Once I get to that level, I will definitely make a video about that. And enjoy the rest of the video. There's an ambush, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Alright, and there you have it. That is the first selling mission. Now you guys know what you should do. I hope that these tips helped you guys out. I hope that I made a lot of sense. I'm not really a talkative person, you know, that's what comes with being an introvert. But I wanted to make sure I at least spoke to you guys and let you guys know what I was trying to say, because putting it in text on SHAREfactory is not the best. So hopefully I made a lot of sense. Hopefully you guys understand. Remember, put your camp out there in New Hanover, right next to Valentine, because you can go to the Valentine Butcher. You can go bounty hunt over there, and on top of that, there's buffaloes right near the camp. And you can take 2 horses, steal 1 horse, whistle for your second horse to follow you, and then go kill a deer, a ram, or something like that, and then lasso their carcass. You have 3 pelts. You have 3 carcasses that you can travel with by yourself. Imagine if you had a posse of people that did all that together. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, it's Wes, Eli West, and this is over.